hello, hello, hello. Oh, but I forgot to do this and check myself here. Please log in here while I'm still checking my connection. Okay, I can see myself. Hello, 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 wonderful people. Okay, hello. Okay, so this is perfect. All right, so I'm going to update my statuses while I wait for people to log in. Hello, 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 Coach Maditsi. I need to disconnect the speaker. I need to disconnect the speaker now. I don't know because this speaker. Okay, let me just make it off. Thank you. So I have been playing this song by DJ. Is it Cleo? Time to say goodbye. Yes, you know that song, guys. It speaks to the message of today. So I hope you're ready. I hope you guys are ready for the message. Today we're talking about success, giving ourselves permission to be successful. So, okay. I am going to share this on the group and then we can begin. So please let me know if you can hear me, you can see me. I know, Coach. Okay, yes. Real talk with Ntabi. Today I'm using uh, your gift girl. I'm using it. I figured it out, and today we are using it, and we're hoping that we're going to finish this life without drama. Thank you, Jesus. Woo, yes. Um, Group. Sorry, guys, about this. My PA is on leave, so I have to update on my own. All right, so apparently, I'm done. A lot of people love my live videos. My Tuesday lives has actually helped so many people heal without even having them come to me. They have been healing. So I'm so grateful that God can use platforms such as YouTube to help me put out the word out there to say, girls and boys, you need to heal, right? I am so happy and grateful. Okay, so okay, soul food with Helen. Hello, Helen. Hello, hello, hello. Today I have light workers here and other people, and I'm not sure who also is here, and others will join in and others will join the replay. Anyway, we are here today and I have only 30 minutes because I had to ask my helper to go with my son. My son is not at crash, he has a bit of flu, so I decided let me put him in the house. And now I said I know because when he sees the lights and all these things, he want to be live with me, which is not going to be possible. So I've got only 30 minutes, and I hope I'm going to finish the 30 minutes having to say everything that I needed to say. And if you are here for the first time, please click on the subscribe button. I'm so happy and grateful that my YouTube channel is now 1,000 and more subscribers. And these subscribers do watch my channel, do watch my content. I am so happy and grateful that I'm getting paid tons and tons of thousands of rands. Get paid in dollars because of this YouTube channel, and YouTube actually recognize that me talking, I can be paid for it. Amen. All right, so my name is Malebo Oljon Cindy. I am a holistic life coach. I feel like I should also say I'm a holistic life and transformational coach because it's life and then we transform it, right? So I'm a holistic life coach. I am an energy healer and also an award winning author. I do motivational speaking. But the most important one that I'm doing that I love so much is my one-on-one and my group healing sessions and my retreats, where I help individuals heal from their past traumas and pain. That, guys, when I finally, yes, light work again, yes. You know, when I finally see people literally getting, some hints, yeah, this is how my life should be. I'm like, yes, God, yes. And sometimes healing sessions are different. Some people would cry when they actually realize that they have been living a lie, and I'm like, for that, God, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you that I have touched lives. So if you are here, you have pain in your emotions, in your spirit, in your mind, that you don't know how to deal with it. It can manifest in a form of lack of money, lack of stable relationships, health, and those type of things. You don't have clients, those type of things. I am your girl. I am your girl, and I'm here to help you become the person that God intended for your life. All right, so before I start, here is the journey. Traps and confessions, and the what is this? The journals are back, guys. I have been forgetting to print the journals every time. I've been focusing on the books, but anyway, today we're talking about giving yourself permission to be successful and live in abundance. I know, because I'm using a phone, it didn't allow me to add everything that I wanted to add. I want you to write there that and then you write your name. So I saw Nonhlanhla Maditsi. So you will say, I, Nonhlanhla Maditsi, I give myself permission to be successful and live in abundance. So we are practicing the book of Habakkuk. We are on week 4, wrapping up the abundance challenge. So week 4, we write it down, and let everybody know that today this is what you're going to be doing. You are giving yourself permission to be successful, and you are giving yourself permission to live in abundance, right? Abundant love, abundant wealth, abundant money, abundant clients, whatever it is. I want you to type in there while I am talking. Okay. So, one of the things that we need to understand about abundance, or about ourselves, really, why is it that it's difficult when somebody talks about abundance? We're like, hey, Amani, you need to struggle first before you can be successful. The reason behind that is trauma, which I always talk about. It's trauma from generations that have been, passed down. It's a ball that has been passed down. Our minds have been programmed to believe that anything that comes easy is not abundance, it's not successful, right? We have been taught a lot of struggle, we have been taught a lot of pain, we have been taught a lot of wounds, we have been taught a lot of things that are pulling us down, that we cannot, in this conscious life, have the abundance that is already available for us. I read it is in the book of let's go, and if somebody here can copy and paste the I think it's Philippians 4 verse 19, where it talks about Jesus giving us the abundance, meaning that again Jesus was here, so the abundance is already here. So in order for us to align with this abundance, in order for us to permit ourselves to be successful, one of the first things that we have to deal with, and last week we spoke about it, is the mind. Hey, guys, the mind is one of our precious commodity, if I could call it that way. The mind is very important. Guys, you cannot be successful when your mind does not know what success is. You cannot be abundant when your mind does not know what abundance is. You know, um, when this is how important the mind is. When the brain stops working, the rest of the human body cannot function. Nothing can function. Udulama will change, and that's it, right? Of course, your spirit is functioning and all that. But if you have, the mind is not working. Waithutela, waikakela, Like there's nothing, and I'm not saying that is wrong or right, because there are people who are watching my channel who are living in that condition, or who have people who are living in that condition, and I'm so sorry to hear that. But when you are looking at this, when you are watching this, you know that Ushapo, let's let's talk about this today. Your mindset, right? So why do I say the mind? Because the things that have been programmed in us, they don't sit in your spirit. Your spirit does not know any programming, any human programming. Your spirit does not know anything that is happening in the your mind then keeps a record of those things. Okay, so today I will explain. We have three types of minds. Most of the time you will hear me talking about two, but we have three. Okay, we have the subconscious. It's living in the past. Okay, this is a record of what happened to Palisa, and and this subconscious mind helps you as an individual, right? It helps you as an individual to make decision. It protects you because it knows that you were once wounded, so it tries to protect you. You're right. So that is the first mind. Then you have the conscious mind, which is right now, right here, as I'm speaking to you right now. You can hear me and you are thinking, "Yo, my subconscious mind, what does it have?" That is your conscious mind. It is here, it is available, right? And then we have the third one, which is very, very dangerous. It's called the unconscious. So it's not like, yeah, functional, but it's functioning. And it's the future mind, which then gets information from the subconscious mind, telling it that, hey, this one wants to be a published author. And you remember Bonang's book, what happened? Yeah, so stop her. And then when I bought Ash, this thing of books, I can't write this for Bomalebo. Thank you. And with all his abundant wealth through Christ Jesus, my God will supply all your needs. Jesus Christ. I felt that when I read that Bible, there's that when I'm veil, So you have to know, in order for you to have control over your life, in order for you to permit yourself to be successful and live in abundance, you have to know what are your programmings. What have you been programmed to believe about yourself? What have you been programmed to believe about money? What have you been programmed to believe about success? Let me tell you something, guys. There are many people who are saying, in order for me to be successful, right, is their subconscious mind and the belief. Remember, the belief can be a religious belief, a cultural belief, or just a belief because it's something that you have experienced, right, or that you have seen. So there are people who believe that in order for them to be successful, they have to work hard. So it came across my mind that, guys, we are already working hard. And how many of you are successful? How many people are successful that they can say, I have been working hard? Imagine 10 years. How many days of 10 years have you been working hard? Literally, but now I'm devastated by this thing. I feel like working 8 hours, it's working hard. And I've started working in 2011. No, 2010 or, yeah, 2011. That's when I started working. For all these years, I've been working. We have been working hard 8 hours. And that 8 hours that we are working, it's not just 8 hours. You are preparing for work. Now we're just being introduced to working from home. And I love it because it doesn't take much of my time. But when you are working from the office, it means that you have to wake up an hour early and prepare. And some of the people are traveling from Soshanguve to Centurion. How long is that, right? And then after that, you have to go back. That is almost half of your day, 12 hours. Do you think at this point in your life, don't you think that you have worked hard? And why are you, if you feel like you have worked hard, do you believe right now that you are successful? Because there are still people who are still looking for a job, for a stable job. Mare, Moto, we have been working from 2011, even way before that. So the programming that we have about success, that it has to come with struggle. It has to come when we have worked so hard. It has to come. it has been embedded in us. Now, when you give yourself permission to be successful, guess what you do? You let go of that belief. You let go of those programmings. You let go. So when I started here, I said I was listening to um, DJ Clio, that song. I've been dancing to it the whole day. I don't know why, but I got to understand later on that the message that I'm preaching today, because I'm a preacher, and the message that I'm preaching today is about letting go of things that do no longer serve you. Hush, girls and boys, let go of those beliefs. There is no one who works hard and get, because if that was the issue, I heard in passing Musimai Mani on McG's what podcast saying it's not guaranteed that everybody who's working hard will be successful, because the people who are in construction are working hard. Even me, Linda, I work hard, but I put 8 hours of my time for work, right? And some people that even that salary, that success in yan, it doesn't even last you the whole month, the whole 30 days. So giving yourself permission to be successful is letting go of the ideas that no longer suit your needs and your desires. So for people who are joining here, I want us to energetically connect, right? And I said you'd set your intentions out there and say, I think Imam Refilo Mukadi. I Refilo Mukadi, I am giving myself permission to be successful and to live in abundance. So you write it here. I, your name, give myself permission to be successful and to live in abundance. This is a promise that we promise ourselves from today, that this is the life that we're going to live. So you let go of the struggle, the things that we have been taught to believe, that in order for you to get married, you have to wash for that person. You have to give them kids so that they can marry. No, it's not a transaction, right? It's not a transaction that I have to give you and you have to give me. Let me tell you about a story of this ex of mine. I had money, and I believe that he still has money. I don't communicate with him. um he said to me, by the time I had already known that success is my portion. I knew that, no man, it's life in Yanaki Pilangi, it's not my life, right? So this guy comes to me and say, wait, I want a child, but I think you can give me a child, and then in return I can give you a car. He had more than one car, and he said, I can give you a car. And right there, I was like, no, guys, I'm not in a transactional thing that I have to show people that I can give them babies in order for them to give. I knew that with me, I want to have my children in marriage. That was me, right? So I said, let's cancel this. Let's cancel this relationship on its own, and let's go this way. Let's go that way. So you don't have to do anything, right? You don't have to struggle, guys. The struggle. Today we are putting full stop to struggle. We have been struggling a lot in our lives. I mean, rape on its own it's struggle. It's painful. It's trauma. It's traumatizing. So how much more of pain do you want to experience so that you can be successful? So we have to let go of the things that you have in your subconscious mind in order for your conscious and unconscious mind to work together and bring you the desires of your heart. Okay, that is number one. Number two, anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I see. Thank you. Yes, yes. And debt free life. Yes, girl. Yes, yes. Okay. The second part of this, I want you to understand that nothing, no thing, nothing with cap lock that comes, nothing successful that comes with inconsistency. Hey, there's nothing that can come that is successful or positive or abundant that comes with you being inconsistent. So many people want this abundance, they want all the money in, but you are inconsistent. And I'm not saying with the work, like the doing of the work, right? You are inconsistent with the things that you have to do in your altar. Hey. So every morning, let me put this phone away. Every morning, unfortunately, I cannot show you this because that's my sacred life. Though, yes, I show you that I'm running, but there are things that I'm doing, right? Consistently so. One of the things that I even mentioned today that a lot of people function without prayer. And they only pray when they see, oh, I'm about to go to CCMA, boom, yeah, God, please help me. You know, when you are not consistent, you are going to live a chaotic life, if I could put it that way, right? When you are not consistent with empowering yourself, you are going to live a chaotic life. And the problem is that you will one day be on the up. I was talking about it at the retreat. I don't know if anyone here from the retreat is joining me, that you will be up there, right? And then all of a sudden you go down there because you are not consistent with your healing. You are not consistent with the work that you have to do. You are not consistent with the things that you know you are supposed to do. And consistency, then the nice thing about it is that you cannot pray about it, right? Praying consistently is good, right? But you cannot say, God help me to be consistent in going live every. No, consistency comes from divine, the healed masculine energy in you, because masculine energy is the doing, right? Is you saying that, okay, for the next, like right now, guys, I put myself on this thing, yeah, the next 60 days I'm not touching beverage, and I'm not touching um and I'm not touching, what is this, okay, um I am not touching beverage, and I am also not touching starch. 60 days. I started yesterday. And somehow when you tune yourself to that, right? When you make a decision and you like, you know what? From today until July, I'm not. So the 23rd of July, I'm not touching beverage, I'm not touching. And for some reason, the cravings are just going away, right? So the consistency comes from you healing the divine masculine in you. So if you have, I made a video, part one of the video, of understanding why is it that you're not consistent. But the base part of consistency is that you have to heal yourself. You have to, because there's something that may be pulling you down for you not to be successful, right? So um a lot of people are struggling with kind of self-sabotage, okay? And self-sabotage is because of the subconscious mind and the conscious mind, you know. And maybe your conscious mind says, I want to write a book and publish it and become a best-selling author. And then your conscious mind, because it has been wounded, it says to you that you cannot write the book, right? You cannot do that. I mean, Bonan's book didn't even, it was not even successful. So why don't I, because you are not even known by 10 people and all that, right? The consistency in there is that you have to be awake to the things, the devils that we are talking about in church. It's not the devils, you know, some other spirit. It's you. It's you against yourself. It's your mind, your subconscious mind against your conscious mind that does that, right? So, and that comes from, again, what we talked about, the programming of the mind. But then when you are consistent, literally you decide that, oh, it's not me. Like today, I had made this promise to myself that I'm not going to touch alcohol and starch. Now I see Nkosi's food there, and I'm kipapa and something, and I wanted to taste, and something in me said, hey girl, come back to yourself, remember what you promised yourself. And I'm like, oh, I forgot, right? So you have to become aware of that. You have to become aware of the programming that when you are a failure, and what exactly you want in your life right now. So consistency, I want to preach consistency, because if there is anything in life that you want to do, if you want to sell, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to heal people, the first basic thing that you have to understand is that you have to be consistent with that. And out of, you know, the love I have for myself, you have to also be consistent with altar work. What do I mean by altar work? Being in your sacred space, right? talking, communicating with yourself, God within, right? About the things that you need to be doing. You have to remind yourself on a day to. So you have to go to the altar every day. It's a consistent work. So I can't be here and like, guys, I'm at my altar. No, it's sacred. It's nobody must see it. It's just between you and yourself. And when you are consistent with the altar work, you will be consistent with the running, you will be consistent with the food, you will be consistent with the YouTube channel, you will be consistent with your clients and all that starts with you being consistent from the ground, right? From who you believe your God is. Some people believe that he's in the sky. So wake up every morning, talk to this person in the sky and tell him that, hey, can you please guide me? Or if you believe God is within you, then speak to yourself. Listen to yourself, because you are always talking. You are always talking. The higher part of you is always talking and saying, look at Malebu now. You know, I want to do this work. Trust in yourself. Yeah. Start that YouTube channel. You see Malebu also started with a 23 subscribers. Look where she is now, right? When you are consistent with sacred work, right? So in order for you to permit yourself to be successful, to live in abundance, you have to be consistent. Now, number 3, in only 4 minutes. I'm not going to finish in 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. Number 3, one thing that, guys, I want you to do, it's very important. You can believe that there is a sangoma who can bewitch someone and do all these things. You can believe that Malebu can heal your past traumas and pain. You can believe that it's good. You can believe that there is a God. It's good that Jesus walked on water. It's good. But the most important thing for you to be successful and to live in abundance, you have to believe in yourself. It's very much important. I wonder when people say, I believe that there is a God, and they pray in tongues that they believe, but they don't believe in themselves. What the crap is that? Huh? When you don't believe in yourself, you believe that and these are the people who then would come to you as a coach, as a healer, and then they literally just sit there and they want to see if you can perform miracles, because they don't know that already they can perform miracles. All of us, you see the work that I'm doing, all of us, we know about it. I mean, last time I was saying, guys, when somebody's telling me a lie, ne, I know. I know. Sometimes it's just that I don't want to say it, that it's because sometimes I don't even have evidence. But I know when somebody tells me, you know, even a client, most of my clients will come and, with that thing, they are not free. They want to hide something, and that thing that they're hiding is what needs to be brought into the light. And I will tell them, can you please tell me the whole story? So when I was saying that, some other person commented and said, nah, I know when people are discussing me, I would hear it as if I was there. These things I did Masangoma. These things I did because you are healer. We have that part in us. But the only thing that you have to do to access that part, that psychic ability, whatever you want to call it, is for you to believe in yourself. No, you can believe in me. It's good. But believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Guys, when I started this work that I'm doing, most of you are meeting Mika 2020. Some of you are meeting me, But I literally narrated a story to a person about my life. I didn't know how I was going to get that life. I literally said, and that person, one day, and sent number. He didn't have my number. So what he did was he sent me a message on Facebook. He said, I remember that you were telling me that this is the life that you're going to live. And I cannot believe that. But all these things, it's not because I can go to the moon and all. It's because I believe in myself. That's all. Even the coaching practice, the things that I do, some of the things I just learned. What is this? Today I wrote a post that I was so frustrated in 2020 when now I was introduced to energy healing. What the heck is energy healing? You have to be an energy healer. I didn't know but the only thing I knew is that I have to believe in myself in order for this thing to work. And today I am healing thousands of people using one thing: belief. So I would love for you on number 3, when you want to permit yourself to be successful, when you want to live in abundance, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can, that it is so possible. Like number 4, yes. Number 4 is you believing that it is possible for you. Okay, before I go to number 4, when you believe in yourself, your energy is different. You see, people, they don't buy from a person who they just see for a, they, I wrote about it somewhere in the book that there was a time in my life when I put up a post and I say, I'm selling this and this is how much, and people didn't sign up for it. This particular person said, I will come and sign up, and did not sign up, yet went and signed up for something that was way more expensive, that cost her even more. And when I was doing the healing work on myself, I realized I did not believe that I could do this work. Okay, I did not believe. So that person, it's not because they charged whatever, it's because they believe that they could do it, and they did it. Right? So believe in yourself. People are waiting for you to just come out, coach. um Nhlanhla, Palesa, Real Talk within Tabi. People are waiting for you, Helen, to just say, this is me. Even if you don't know, I know the logician, the logical mind in us always wants to figure out, if I say I'm a coach, where's my certificate? If I say I'm a healer, where's my ndumba? If I am a where is this thing? The logical mind wants you to believe that. But the nice thing about it is that your spirit knows about it. So when your spirit knows, I think my son is here, when your spirit knows about it, you can do it. Oh Lord, somebody's getting in the house. So that is number 3, believe in yourself. Number 4 is believing that it is possible for you. It is believing that it is possible for you. Sometimes yes, girl. Sometimes we think that it is possible for other people, but we don't think that it is possible for you, for yourself. Believe that it is possible for you to do what? For you to get healing. There are people, guys, because this is what the ability that all of us, we have this ability, and when you step in your power, you will know this ability. There are clients specifically for me, and there are clients specifically for Busi, and there are clients specifically for Nomasonte, there are clients specifically for Tansi, right? Okay. And maybe these clients, yes, may go from one person to the other, but I have to heal them in a certain way, and then Busi has to heal them in a certain, Nomasonte has to heal them in a certain way, right? So when you are aligned with this client and you are in your power, you will be shown that this person must come to you. But the problem is that they cannot come because they are clouded within. They think that what they have cannot be healed within them. They think that what they have is so power. No one can do anything. So you need to be in the altar and pray that the chains that are holding these people may be released, so that they can come and get their healing. I know a specific lady who, like, whoa, Lord, I always say, God, I ask for your healing power and anything, because that person I have been shown, and she also has been shown that this is the person who can help you. Gela, every day when I put up something, I'm coming, coach. Oh, I'm coming, coach. I'm coming, coach. Never. And it's not like they are not coming because they signed up for another coach or whatever, but they are not coming because they don't believe it is possible for them to release the pain that has been embedded in their souls. It's a problem. It's a problem, guys. If you think that the pain that you are suffering from, you cannot talk about it because you don't believe it is possible for that pain to be released. Cancel success, cancel abundance, because you cannot live live in abundance and be successful if you are carrying a lot of rubbish with you, going with this rubbish everywhere you go. because you have to release. So go and listen to that song, Yaka DJ Cleo. Time to say, to let go. Time to say goodbye. Go and listen to it, guys, and release that pain. Believe that it is possible that I can have clients. Guys, if you don't have clients, there is somebody who can help you have clients. Maybe because you don't believe in yourself and there's something that made you learn that you are not worthy of having clients. There's always people, destiny helpers, who are here to help me and you. And it's time for you to believe that it is possible for me to put this down. It is possible for me. Some people are not making money in their businesses. They are running businesses by PZ CEO, but they're not making money, not because they are bad people, but because they don't believe it is possible for them to live, to let go of the pain, to let go of the garbage. They don't believe that. So they always on 1 second, to 2015, still talking about the same thing. My friend and I, I spoke, we would be like, yo, Sansanaliko 2011. There are people who energetically are still living in 2011, but the remote 2022 today. Because what? They do not believe it is possible for them to be successful. They don't believe. When you talk to them about relationships, they can watch this channel. But still they are living kudala af. Because you do not believe that it is possible for you to put that back there. How do people do that? They know. Now at this point, there's no one who can say they don't know one coach. There is no one who can say that now I don't know even one single coach who can help me with my. And I always say, find somebody professional who can assist you with your problem. There are people. There's me, and we are so many. And even me, my problems, because some of my problems I cannot fix them for myself, I go and I consult. So one day I wrote this in the book again. I'm struggling from something that looks like self-sabotage, but this is now an emotional pain, and it is working against me. I would say I want this, and then it looks like this thing wants something else, right? One day I'm looking at some, the life, God, I prayed, God, please lead me to a person who can help me with this. And one day I'm looking at a live video of some lady, and then she's talking about this and that, and I'm like, oh, this person can help me. And God has given me this ability. I do not lack money. I can lack anything in life, but not money. And I'm not going to have 5,000 in my account when I am in pain. And I know that there's somebody who can help me with 500, not even 10% of that amount. So I sign up, and voila, today I am here, I am healed. I couldn't even explain this pain to anyone, but right, I knew that this person can help. Most of you know that there is a person who can help you become that, but you are not reaching out because you don't believe that it is possible for you to release that mask, because it's not the truth of who you are, it's a mask. You don't believe, you don't take the number and say, hi, Coach Malebo, I want to come for healing session. When are you available? It's tough. Now you are making my job so tough, because I have to, when in the morning, go to the altar, pray for people like you. Okay, wrapping up. One, what are your programmings? Lord. You get the pill, goes. You get the pill. My son is here, guys. Please hold him. I knew that when Kosi comes, you cannot even focus. Kosi, bye-bye. You cannot even focus. So wrapping up. The first one is for you to learn about what you have been programmed to believe about yourself. What is in your subconscious mind? What is in your conscious mind? Are your conscious and subconscious mind in alignment, right? And become aware of the things that are pulling you down. For instance, I know a colleague of mine used to say, I think positive too much, like carrying too much, right? But even me as a positive thinker, right, I do have negative thoughts that comes into my mind, but I do not identify myself as that. So when I want to run something, like right now I'm starting this new business that is stretching me really, like wow. And when I had that thought that says, ah, stop, man, and I said, who's that? That is not me. I am not giving up on my dreams. I am not, right? So you have to become aware that your some parts of your mind are not you. Actually, your mind is not you. It can have information about you, but it's not you. And you have to, when you align yourself, when you align your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, you have to align yourself with abundance and success, right? Two is for you to be successful, to be consistent. Consistency in good things, consistency in starting a channel. I mean, now I think I am on 900 and something, almost 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still going to get a lot of subscribers. I know, I believe that. You know why? When I was not consistent with this channel, it didn't grow. But when I started being consistent, that I put time aside. Some people are just saying, oh, I do not have time. Oh, I don't know. Guys, we all have 24 hours in a day. All of us. There's no one who's favored. There's no one who has more than 24. All of us. But if you use that 24 hours to empower yourself, good. Because if you don't use it, then you're not going to grow. I mean, if you are consistent about going to work, but you feel like your workplace is draining you, why are you consistent about? Why don't you take time, right? Take time, an hour, 30 minutes a day to do something that will empower you consistently. The third one is to believe in yourself. When you come to me for healing, for coaching, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself, because when you believe in yourself, you can believe it is possible for you to heal, right? The fourth one, which I've just mentioned, believing that it is possible for you to have 1,000 subscribers, believing that it is possible for you to get to be loved and be lovable, and to love and be lovable. It's possible for you to be a billionaire. It's actually possible for you to have the things that you. It's possible. It's possible. Believe that, right? And then we are done. So, Nkosi wa this step. Are nako ya gagwe girl. So guys, I do have the books, right? And this book, I cannot believe last time something happened, I had to rework on this book. Yeah, but ke re ke ipotsa go bile go na le bo 7 days what 7 days self-love campaign. I forgot, because this book, I mean, the last time I read it was in 2017. I went and I read it again, right? So if you are starting your healing process, I suggest that you start with this book, or you start with this one, Trapped. Okay. And here for my Christian family, hey, here I was biblically, hey, I read this book and I'm like, whoa, gele, wait again, we were very scriptural. Born, I was very kind in the scripture. So these books are here to help you become the person that you want to become, right? When you buy this three, it's 550, but when you buy one, it's 200 and 250. Okay. And then I do have a journal, and my book, especially Thread, it has journaling prompts that are really, people are crying when they read that, because yeah, of course. Okay. And then the nice thing is that we have a group coaching session, Heal Soul Wounds. Why soul wounds? You know, when you get into a relationship, guys, and you get hurt, it's not only your mind that gets hurt, but it's your soul that also gets hurt. So next time when you go and you want to jola again, you want this mujolo thing again, your because your soul hasn't healed from that, it manifests the things. Either one, manifests the things that happened on the previous relationship, or two, that it pushes away people that you're supposed to be in a relationship with. So it's a lot of things that I can put in an example, but all I'm asking you is that do sign up for that program. It's 5 days, and 5 days program, you some people would say millions and billions of dollars, but I just said 777 and you will have lifetime replays, so that next time when you feel like you are going down, you have to have something that can pick you up, guys. You have to have a program that can pick you up and you want to heal again, because healing is nothing that is you get into a destination. Healing is an everyday thing, right? And I'm also available for coaching and for individual healing, for couples coaching, family healing. I am also available for that. Otherwise, I will see you next week. And yeah, I'll see you next week. The other thing that we have is it's a hike, and we only have, I think, so far 10 or 11, let me say 11, because the other one hasn't paid yet, tickets to Mpumalanga. We're going to Mercado's Dorp. I think it's before you go to Nelspruit. It's about 2 hours from Centurion, so I don't know where you will be. And if you do want that to go and release, I suggest that you do have a program that will help you heal yourself energetically. And then when we go there, you're just going to release in nature. All right. I love you so much. Tomorrow we're going to have a healing session, sort of, on my group called Create the Life That You Want. You want to go on Facebook and request if you are not a part of the group. And I'll see you at 12 p.m., 12 midday. Okay? Love you.